Well, hello and welcome back to FS25 in Riverbend Springs. It's now March, so we need to start getting things into the ground. We can plant spinach, which we'll be doing straight away. We can plant sunflowers, which I think we'll be doing as well. We also need to think about oats. Oats can go in as well. Good Lord, it's going to be a good planting session today, isn't it? That's going to be absolutely fantastic. As for the animals, we have water buffalo, and they could do with a feed mix or two, just to bring it up. Cows, likewise. Goats need some water. Chickens could probably do with a bit of... Yeah, could probably do with a bit of food. However, we haven't really got any for them. Soybeans, but they don't eat soybeans. So yeah, we are going to have to think about putting some sorghum in for the chickens this year. I think they'll be alright through to harvest, but yes, it will be needed. As for our construction project, that needs cement bags, which we haven't got any of. We also could do with selling this. It'd be very handy to sell it so that we can afford... Well, when we get round to harvest time, we'll be able to afford getting another one. I'll tell you what, let's just sell it straight from here, shall we? Vehicles, what are we after? It'd be Massey Ferguson header. We shall sell that. £10,000, not bad. The Massey Ferguson header trailer, we shall sell that too. And the Massey Ferguson harvester, which is 36,000. There we go. That has gone. So we won't be using that again. In the previous episode, we did turn this field over here into a rice paddy. We can't plant that, though, until April. I'm fairly sure. Long grain rice, April. Yes, it's got to be April. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. So we need to head, I would say... Did I fill this up? I may have filled this up, you know. Forage mixer. No, it's not. It's empty. It's empty. Never mind. They're doing very well. The grass looks like it's ready to cut as well. But yes, we need to start off getting seed in the ground. That's going to be the goal for today. So we need to do some seeding and we need to do some planting. Now, we should start with the seeding. I want to get the spinach going. Spinach needs to be in the field. Oh, crikey. Now, do we need any solid fertilizer for that field? Or no, that is fully fertilized. Can we remove it? Right, yes, we can. However, we shall need to fill up the seed separately. Where is my telehandler? Here it is. Lovely. Okay. Let's get that seed filled up with seed. We have obviously also run out of wood over at the sawmill. That's really not surprising. Ah, yes. We have to open that up. Nope, we need to unfold it first. Lovely. Unfold. So yeah, we're going to be using this quite a lot today. Get the seed in the ground. There we are. That seed's going in there nicely. We'll do the same with the other pallet and the bags that we've got in the shed as well to get this all filled up. We don't want to put the fertilizer in when we're on a field that has been fully fertilized. obviously, when it comes to the paddy field, that will need to be spread with either solid fertilizer or slurry. Right, there are seed bags. There are 2 seed bags in there. Okay. This is going to be tricky. This is where we need something like a skid steer or something similar. Speaking of needing things, we should really check the sale, because if we need to keep an eye on the sale for things like a harvester. Oh, JCB load all. Oh, I want it. Oh, I definitely want it. What's a Q-fit connector? I don't know. Let's go standard. Yes, I really want it. What's the difference between the models? Nothing, it seems. Agri Super? Ah, we can get a higher horsepower. Hmm. Oh, this is awesome. I want it. 53,000. You know what? Let's get it. Buying it. Done. At some point we can take ours back and get that one. Right. As for seed, will it take any more? Yes, it will take a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So we have a new telehandler, which is fantastic. What I'll do is I'll get a worker to take this one back while we do some seeding. Yes, if the worker drives this one all the way back for us to here, we'll be able to sell it. And in the meantime, we will get some planting done. Don't want long grain rice, do we? We want spinach. Right, and we're going to go and plant spinach in our field over the top here. So, we can get in spinach, we can get in oats. I don't know whether we should do sunflowers or not. Probably not. Although, it would be good to get that turned into oil. But, I don't know. Maybe not for now. Anyway. Oh, come on. Right. I'll get on with this. We will do this. We will do the oats. And yeah, I haven't decided which field to put the oats in yet, but we will make a decision while we're doing this. Well, there we go. The spinach and the oats are in. Now, I did forget to put in the fertilizer again when we were doing the oats, which is a bit of a pain. Ah. And now the game appears to have frozen. Let me sort this out. Right, so wonderfully what has happened is that the game has reset all the way back to the start. So I haven't even got the spinach field planted. Which does give me an opportunity, well, to do everything again, basically. So we're going to get the Massey Ferguson sold, as before. And the trailer. We're going to get the... Yeah, we bought the JCB. That's now ours, which is fantastic. We'll get the Fent taken over to the store. We shouldn't need any more seed now that I know how much seed we actually use by putting in the spinach. So we'll just put this down here. I've set a worker going off on the spinach. I'm not doing all that again. And we can focus on other things like getting stuff sold, because it is actually the best time of year to sell the spinach bags. Plus, it will give us the opportunity to actually get fertiliser in on this field. I think it would be a good idea to get a manure spreader and get that done while the worker's doing the spinach. Yeah, we could at least get a single application of fertiliser in, and then the planter can do the double application as long as I remember to put the fertiliser back in again. So, yes, we've done quite a lot of work, and we've undone quite a lot of work all at the same time. Not the best, but never mind. We have things to sell as well. It's the best month to sell prefabricated walls as well as the spinach bags. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Well, let's go and swap this over with JCB and have a look at some manure spreaders. Well, they don't look too different, and they're not too different. They're exactly the same, in fact. I just really wanted the JCB, and now I've got it. So let's go and sell the Fent. I thought the JCB would be bigger than this, but it's clearly not. Never mind. We shall sell the Fent. It's been really good to us. Had it since the start. Over 100 episodes. No, we haven't. Don't be silly. Over 80 episodes. But yes, really, really good. Let's sell that. Actually getting more back for that than it cost us for the JCB. Yeah. It's odd. Bus has stopped. Right then, so... Oh, there's a manure spreader in the sale. Although it's not a very big one. I would definitely want a bigger one than that. That would have been lucky, wouldn't it? Okay. Manure spreaders, here we go. So... I did get these two modded ones. That's 20,000 litre capacity. And yes, we're going up from there. I don't want it to be too much of a struggle for the tractor. This one looks good to me. I think what we'll do... We go BKT wheels. Nah, Trelleborg looks nice anyway. £51,500. Hopefully, the JCB can take this back. Has it got a tow ball? No, it doesn't. Well, maybe not. We'll have a look. We'll give it a go. It can. Oh, amazing. That's great news. Oh, that's going to save us a trip. We'll get this taken back. I mean, I know it shouldn't do, but the JCB probably could run this if it connects to it, but I don't want to. I don't want to play that unrealistically. So yes, we have a JCB telehandler. We have a Lunar Apollo. No, sorry, an Unia. I don't know how you say that, but an Unia Apollo muck spreader. Oh, do you know what? While we're here, we could have got ourselves a muck grab. Where are we? Telehandler tools is what I need. Ah, was it all the way at the top? Yes, it was. Telehandler tools. Muck grab. Would it be better just to use the bucket? Not much in it. Manure fork. No, wait, hang on. We can fill it just by pressing refill next to the pit, can't we? Right then, let's get this back up to the farm. And we'll give it a quick whirl. And there we go. Now, pop that there. I think the Deutz file will actually be capable of powering that, which will be good. Where did I put my pallet forks? Ah, there they are. I've only just dropped them off as well, so you would have thought that it would be easy enough for me to remember. There we are. While we're in the JCB, actually, I wouldn't mind using it just to move the milk. The goat's milk over to the dairy. Wouldn't hurt to top it up. We won't be using this to load up the lorry anyway, because we have our little forklift on the back of it for that. Ah, is that in the way, is it? Oh, the worker's getting on alright, so that's good. Let's shift this out of the way. At the same time, we could actually fill this up as well. Oh, that was silly. Not even in the right space. I'm glad I kept the Valtra. It's been a good tractor. Been a really good tractor. Okay, just cow's milk to start with. We haven't got any buffalo milk just yet. But we have 2 full loads of cow's milk. And then obviously the goat's milk too. Load number 1. Quite slow, isn't it? Suppose it has to be pumped out. Now let's go get load number 2. Yeah, we do need to do some grass work at some point, but I think all the other fields need a bit of attention first, and we're not desperate for the hay or the silage. Obviously we will be doing silage, I think, in the next one, but we also need to tidy up the shed, get rid of those grass bales, which we can nearly do because they get riddable. Right, if we pull that forward, we can actually pop into here and put those pallets in behind it. We can take those as well. There we go. Right, I'll go and get some more. And then we're going to do some muck spreading, and we're going to do it on the 2 fields down the bottom. Do we need to do it on the rice paddy? I think we might. Yep, we also need to do it on the rice paddy. So we will get those 3 fields done with the Deutz fart. I'm hoping that it's going to be plenty powerful enough. And then we'll get the oats, or get the worker to put the oats back in while we go and sell some things. There we go then, that's the base layer of manure put onto the field. As I drive into the river. We've got a patch down there that has obviously been hail damaged. Or something. It didn't accept the manure anyway. That's not good. I have to plough this field up next time, but I think it was due anyway. So, I think what we'll do is we'll put the worker onto this field here. Come on, worker, there we go. Off you pop. The worker has finished on this field over here. So we need to get the fertilizer put into the seeder. And then we can get them working on the oats while we do some selling to round off the episode. But now that that field down the bottom has got a base layer of fertilizer, this should be then fully fertilized once we've put this in, providing we have enough fertilizer. I think we do. I really do think we do. Well, here's some anyway. I'm not sure if it will use more than this or not. It's a decent amount. 28%. Maybe it will. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We shall find out. It'll stop the worker anyway and say the tank's empty if it runs out of fertilizer. But yeah, so we've got very decent field down here ready to go. This is the one we decided to make our oat field, but you knew that already because we've done it once. Right then, AI worker, up and down, go. And now we can get in here. So it has taken some of the planks and wood beams in here. I don't know if it would take more now that it's moved on. Oh, I've done that thing again. There, that'll do. Wonder if it will take more now that we've moved on a bit. Yes, it does. So it does want more. It just didn't know that it wanted more. Right then. So what else does it need? Another pallet of planks. Another 5 pallets of long planks. 2 pallets. Oh no, 1 pallet of wood beams. Need a lot of cement bricks and a lot of roof plate. Oh, and cement bags. That's needed for the next step. Missing 8,000 litres. Oh dear. Well, first of all, we're going to load up the spinach. Why am I going this way? It's that way. Our canning factory. We're going to load up the bagged spinach. We've also got the prefab walls to sell. I don't think the prefab walls are needed for this shed construction, but I mean, we can always make more if they are. Got a lovely big field of spinach there now. Smashing. I wonder if I can set the worker to refill manure from the cow shed. That would be ideal. General settings, is it in there? Or is it game settings? Yeah, here we go. Refill slurry from cow barn. Manure heap extension. Brilliant. That's good news. Hopefully they can do the whole field without having to go back then. Right. We have got a lot of spinach here. So let's get it loaded up, shall we? We need the forklift off the back. There we go. Where's the best place to sell the spinach? Alright, let's group it all together. Oh, blimey, look at all the stuff we've got. The restaurant. Okay. And the price is going down, so we need to get it sold as soon as possible. Prefabricated walls at the farmer's market. What will they want with prefabricated walls? Oh well, we'll go and get those after we've been to the restaurant and sold all of our spinach. Well, I really... Excuse me. Well, I really, really hope that the people of Riverbend Springs like their spinach, because that's all they're going to be having at the restaurant for a little while. I don't know what the restaurant wants to do with all this, if I'm perfectly honest. Hopefully they'll boil it down a bit. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of spinach, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm definitely not going to keep a crate of this for myself, put it that way. But there was so much more in storage than we could see in the warehouse. Nearly did the entire bottom layer of the truck. It was unbelievable. But yeah, we're just going to chuck these last couple on top, and then we'll be off down to the restaurant. I believe both the workers have now finished the fields that they were working in. I think so anyway. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, worker E is still going. But yes, this worker here has finished. Yeah. It's all looking good. So after we've sold this load, that'll be it for today. And what an episode it was. Seriously long episode with a lot going on. A lot. Okay. Let's get this folded up. Because we've got a long trip. I say a long trip. Not that long. We do have to do the prefab walls as well, though. Okay. 45,000 litres of bagged spinach. That is pretty incredible. And that was all just from one harvest. Out of the 2 harvests that we got out of the field. I'm hoping to get 3 harvests out of it this year if we can. I don't know why we couldn't last year. Maybe I didn't do it exactly when I should have done. And yeah, it needed to have a bit longer. Oh dear. There's spinach everywhere. Well, that's better. I'll have to take it a bit more carefully, I think. So yeah, we'll head down to the restaurant, get this sold, and we'll get everything else loaded up and ready. I'm almost certain that the sorghum needs to go in April or May, but we're going to put it in April anyway. Sorghum, yes, that's April, May time. Oh dear. Really got to stop looking at menus while I'm driving. This is why you shouldn't use your phone when you're driving. Everybody take note. There we go. Worker E has now completed their task. So the field is now fully drilled. Although that didn't seem long enough to head back up the top and get the rest drilled. So we'll check that out in a minute. But yes, restaurant first. Which is straight down this path here. And we will sell this and make some money. I mean, it will pale into insignificance compared to what's already in the bank account, but if we can keep this above 500,000, then by the time we get around to needing to oh dear, that went badly. Oh dear, I'm not sure this spinach is that lucky for me. Right, let's try and get round the corner here without any more dramas. Straps off. Oh, there we go. That's actually a lot more than I thought it would be. That's £100,000. Over £100,000. That's fantastic. Right, I'll head off to grab the prefab walls and anything else that's at the sawmill, but I don't think there is anything else because that's all we left last time. And we will head over to the, I think it's the playground asking for prefab wall. I've done it again, haven't I? Gone into the menu while I was driving. Farmer's market. So, we'll be heading back towards the farm anyway. Right. Prefabricated walls, here we come. And prefabricated walls, here we go. Job done. Look at that. Nearly £700,000. That is absolutely incredible. Oh, I've crashed. Yeah, yeah, that is absolutely amazing. We're going to have to keep an eye on the sale. Make sure we maximise any potential profits or maximise any opportunities we have to get some new machinery. Skip round a little bit and just check on everything. So the worker had 1,909 litres left. I think we'll just finish off this there for them a little bit. This field's also got a bit of damage in it, unfortunately. And what's going on with this one? Did it run out of fertiliser by any chance? No, it didn't. Huh. Oh, those were the bits that were already pre-fertilised. Oh, well, that's okay then. So, yes, we have a fully fertilised oat field as well. Okay, well, that was a bit like Groundhog Day there with having to do everything again. I thought also at one point when it froze up while I was loading the prefab walls, and I thought I'd have to do everything else like from there again. But no, we're okay. So, we'll end the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.